Ladies and gentlemen, I, JD Legend, bring you my top 30. Now, as a precursor, I want everyone to understand that the ratings I have for these characters are my opinion. They are not true reflections of the story as Oda writes the story. These are just my opinions of where I believe these characters rank. If you have a problem with it, I don't care. I just want you to know now, I don't care at all. Like, nothing in me cares about what you really think about this list, because this is what I believe. It's my opinion. It's all headcanon. No one's really right, no one's really wrong. But with that precursor done, let's get started with the list. So at number 30, we have Jinbei at number 30. Now, I think a lot of people have forgotten about Jinbei, which is very concerning. Jinbei is a well-respected combatant. Even in Onigashima, people was like, oh my god, Jinbei's on the crew. Kid and Law like, wow, he got Jinbei? Like, wow, that's insane. For Jinbei not to be on the list would be disingenuous. Jinbei is a forgotten combatant. He needs to be respected, so Jinbei is on my number 30. But number 2, or number 29, apologize, we have Killer. Now, Killer wouldn't have made the list until we saw what he did against Kaido. And then I think a lot of us kind of really remember that, oh, Killer's also a supernova, and I feel like we should put more respect on Killer. And now a lot of people would say, oh my god, Killer over Jinbei, what are you thinking? At the end of the day, Killer's on the rooftop, man. That rooftop cloud is serious. All right, Jinbei's fighting who's who, and Killer's on the rooftop. He's fighting Hawkins. Come on, guys. Killer got, he's earned some respect. I think he deserves to be on this list at number 29. I understand if you want to put Jinbei over him, but at this point, Killer, yes, put respect on the supernova. At number 28, Rob Lucci. Now, I don't know if this is confusing to some people, but I feel like Rob Lucci is someone else who's also forgotten. And I'll give you my reasoning, obviously. Rob Lucci is one of the most skilled combatants that we've seen in the story. Now, when I talk about skilled combatants, I'm talking about very supremely technical fighters. So we're talking our Katakuris, Doflamingos, or Marcos, Sanchis, right? Supreme technique, aesthetically pleasing style, well refined. Also, when it comes to power progression, we know that he's progressed in power in the story. He's part of CP0. So if we're talking about someone who's already considered a prodigy off rip, and he's progressed even more to a higher rank where he's guarding celestial dragons, to me it would be insane if Rob Lucci is not amongst the top 30 strongest in the series. And again, this is something that I mentioned before, and I'm gonna keep going with this because I know you guys don't like it when I say this. I already can smell it. I don't care. Even though movies are not canon, the author's perception of these characters will be carried into the movie. Man was fighting Sabo. Come on. That's enough clout for me. That's all I'm saying. Luffy, number 28. Lucci, number 28. Number 27. Sanji. Yes. Raid Suit Sanji's number 27. Sanji over Killer? Yes, Sanji over Killer. Yes. Yes. Now, again, this might be contradictory to the fact that Killer's on the rooftop and I have Killer over Jinbei, but I want you to think about something. I want you to think about something for a second. We haven't seen what Sanji can do yet. Sanji in that raid suit, Sanji's already stronger than Jinbei in my opinion, especially in the raid suit. Sanji's gonna get his shine. Sanji tanked a full Zoan form first commander attack and got up chilling. Sanji has not even shown near what he's capable of doing yet. Not to mention, yeah, Killer's on the rooftop, but he just showed up for a scene, and that's it. Wait till we see what Sanji does. Yes, this might be agenda driven, but again, this is my list, so I can do what I want. You're gonna have to deal with it. Sanji, number 27. Number 26, Law. Why do we not consider Law one of the strongest combatants in the story? Law should be definitely top 30. Law is over Sanji, not a problem with me. Law over Lucci, not a problem. Killer, absolutely. Jinbei, absolutely. Law, minimum, honestly, probably first commander level, probably. Law's Devil Fruit is broken. We know now there's a caveat with his Devil Fruit where, you know, if your hockey's strong enough, then the room is not going to be as effective against you as many people may perceive. But again, I put a lot of stock into Law. Not to mention with new information when I made this list, obviously, Law tanked the third Debago. So that durability is crazy. That is insanity. So Law, some people might think Law's pretty low here, but I have him here for a reason. I have him here for a reason. Again, I can already hear the screaming and the raging, but yes, Law's number 26. Number 25. Now, this is a little controversial, But I still got Dofi over Law. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. I still got Dofi over Law. I have put a lot of respect into Dofi. I put a lot of respect on Dofi. Dofi dog walked Law in Dressrosa. Dressrosa was not that long ago. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. Not in a good conscience. Dofi's got to be over Law. Dofi, again, one of the most skilled fighters we've seen in the story. My man was fighting injured, fighting just nigga after nigga, just fighting so many different people. I'm like, all right, come on, man. Put some respect on Dofi. Number 25. Number 24. I have King. Now, King hasn't shown us anything at all, to be honest with you. He was getting dog walked by Marco. Sanji tanked his attack, but I just believe in the fact that he is a first commander for the Beast Pirates. So I'm still putting King there. I'm still putting King up there because I just believe that he's going to cash in on the hype. Now, Oda doesn't seem like he's going to do that anytime soon, but there's a reason why Marco's above him on that list, so I'm not going to penalize him for fighting someone who's always going to be stronger than him. So I have King 24. Now, number 23, I have Shiryu of the Rain. Now, that's liable to go up higher depending on what we see from him. But for now, I'm keeping Shiryu at number 23. Again, I consider him the second strongest combatant on the Blackbeard Pirates. Bro's got a new Devil Fruit, who is considered to be near or on par with Magellan. I don't have Magellan on this list just because, honestly, I'm not even sure why I don't have Magellan on this list. But yeah, I'm putting Shiryu here. I'm putting Shiryu here. Just leave Magellan out of here. Now, one person who didn't make this list is Yamato, obviously, because it just didn't come into my brain to put Yamato there. So if you're wondering where Yamato is, she's not on that list. It'll be revised later. Just ignore that. Let me follow along. Let's keep going. 22, I have Eustace Kid. Now, Eustace Kid, I do think he's stronger. I do think he's stronger than Shiryu. I do think he's stronger than a good amount of the first commanders, except for, you know, the people that we'll mention later on. But I think he's liable to go up much higher, especially now that he's fighting Big Mom. I think that Kid will show us something that would be able to put him near the Luffy bracket, and he's pretty far from Luffy right now. I haven't seen nearly enough from Kid to put him higher than 22. I just haven't yet. And now it sounds disrespectful, I understand. Trust me, I believe in Kid, but I cannot, in good conscience, unless Oda shows me with my own eyes, because I can't even visualize what Oda's going to do with this man. I have all these theories about Awakening and Magneto and Haki and everything, but Oda doesn't give me a crumb. I just want a crumb. All right? I just want a crumb. So for now, Kid is number 22. Number 21, number 20, number 19. This is why I put them all three together. We have the Old Man Trio. The Old Man Trio, 2 years older. We know what age does to people's durability, their stamina. You know, Sengoku's retired. Rayleigh's kind of chilling. I mean, Rayleigh's still strong, don't get me wrong, which is why he's above all these other guys like Dofi and Law and whatnot, because I still put major stock in these guys, and Garb. But I take their age into a factor, and I love the Old Man Trio. To me, if it were left to me, because Garb definitely has advanced conquerors, Sengoku has advanced conquerors, I don't think Rayleigh does. He could, but I don't think so. So if we're talking about just an isolated moment, like a quick clash, if they could finish it quickly, the Old Man Trio could still beat a lot of people. But for now, I'm gonna keep them. I want to keep them where I'm at. I'm gonna keep them, and I have them. You rotate the order. I think Garp and Sengoku are definitely above Rayleigh. But for the meantime, we're definitely going to have just Garp and Sengoku, 19 and 20, Rayleigh 21. Now we get into the interesting takes. Now this is oof. Number 18, Zoro. Now, I know I've made some people upset. I know it. How is Zoro not tip 15? What are you talking about? Ocean Sovereignty, Enma, he scarred Kaido. How is he not there yet? Like I mentioned before in my video about Zoro, is he overrated? We need to see Zoro fight in a situation where it's just him and his combatant with a respectable opponent. I don't need these isolated hype moments. I need a hardcore bona fide fight. I need hardcore proof that I can put Zoro at that Admiral level tier, because I have Zoro at number 18 as the gatekeeper for Admiral level combatants. Okay, Zoro is literally, I have him like low Admiral level, like the very bottom. Like Zoro's the gatekeeper. That's how I have him there. And then above, you have, you know, you climb up the Admiral level ranks, and these are the people that would fight Admirals and fight other first commanders and fight the MC. Like, that's where I have him at. So Zoro's number 18. I'm sorry, Zoro stands. I don't care. If you're mad about it, go ahead. Do what you got to do. But it's not changing. This one is just personal. I'm just bothering y'all because number 17 is Katakuri. So y'all can suffer. Katakuri's still beating Zoro, not having it. Bad matchup. Sorry, buddy. Stronger. Everything. Anything you can mention. Katakuri is still above Zoro. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to explain myself. I just want you to suffer and sit in that salt. That's all I want. Katakuri over Zoro. And I'm not changing my mind. Call it agenda. I don't care. It's my list. I do what I want. Number 16. Boa Hancock. Now, for everyone that knows my reasoning, you understand why I have Boa Hancock above Katakuri and Zoro. You understand why I have her there. But if you don't know, I have a video. The last segment I just did, I discussed why I think Boa Hancock is a lot stronger than people think. So if you want my reasoning, go listen to that and you'll get my reasoning. Because I'm not going to explain myself in this video. You should do your research. Boa Hancock is over Katakuri and Zoro. And high key, she could be higher. High key, because she could know Advanced Conqueror's Haki. And if she does, oh, then we talking crazy. We might be talking real crazy if she has Advanced Conquerors. I'm just saying. So look out for Boa. And let me find out Boa dog walks Kobe. Ooh, the streets. The streets. Number 15 is Marco. I feel like it's just desserts. You know, Marco deserves to be up here. Marco has been very impressive in Wano. Taking a first commander, a second commander, just casually smacking them around. Yeah, Marco deserves to be here. Marco's been fantastic. Marco is definitely Admiral level for certain. You know, I think Marco has proven himself enough to be up here, but then people might have some questions about who is above Marco. Marco's 15. There's a few names I haven't mentioned. Number 14, Sabo. I have Sabo over Marco. I would say these next, basically from 15 to 10, maybe 15, maybe like 15 to 11, they're all in the same level. To me, it's like a cage match. Everyone from 15 to 11 is like a cage match. You can, based on your own agenda, based on your own perception, you can put any of these guys above whoever, right? So we have Sabo 14. I have Green Bull 13. Fujitora 12, Ben Beckman 11, right? I think all of these guys can be interchangeable. Some people don't put stock in Fujitora and Green Bull because some people don't really respect the admirals as much as I do. I actually put a lot of stock in the fact that you're a Marine admiral, so you have to have facilities in general. We've already seen Sabo fight with Fujitora. They were kind of feeling each other out. One wasn't serious, the other wasn't serious, so you can kind of scale them comparably. And then we obviously know that Green Bull Fujitora virtually equals based on their dialogue at the Reverie. And then Ben Beckman for, you know, agenda, portrayal, cloud purposes, whatever you want to put out there. Ben Beckman is the only character that we've barely seen anything, but everyone will always put him near the 11, 10, 12 mark, right? But that's interesting because Ben Beckman has always been the gatekeeper for the top 10. But then we ask, guys, why is Ben Beckman no longer top 10? Because Monkey D. Luffy is top 10. Yes. The moment Luffy used Advanced Conqueror's Haki and started fighting Kaido, I put Luffy top 10 and he's not going lower. Advanced Conqueror's Haki is something that is reserved for the top of the top. Upper echelon Yonko level fighters to high admiral level, but we're not going to get into semantics. Luffy may have got packed up by Kaido, but that's because you can't beat Kaido 1v1. That was just proven. I mentioned that again in another video where I talked about Kaido. Let's talk about Kaido. Luffy wasn't supposed to win just because he learned Advanced Conqueror's Haki. It doesn't make sense. Kaido is top 3 for a reason, top 5 for a reason. He's built different. But he's going to get back up there and he's going to put his hands on Kaido again. Luffy's top 10. That's just my opinion. Number 9, Kizaru. There's no way Kizaru's not top 10. Self-explanatory. I put a lot of stock in the original Admirals. Kizaru's got one of the most broken fruits in the verse. Matter of fact, if Kizaru wasn't so damn lazy, he'd be folding the world. But he's mainly chilling and he's still strong and he has some wild feats. We see the Kizaru feats, all right? There's no doubt in my mind. There should be no argument about Kizaru being number 9. There shouldn't be. Number 8, Aokiji. Now, again, this list here from the top 10, basically from 9 and up, is wild cards. We just got a bunch of wild cards here. So don't think that this is some kind of large gap that people have. They're wild cards here. They're wild cards. I do think this is slightly aggressive because I have Aokiji at number 8. He obviously took severe damage from Akainu. He's traveling with Blackbeard right now. I think Aokiji is one of the only combatants that really can take Oyako on 1v1. I think he's just an incredible fighter. But I have Mihawk above him. And the reason I have Mihawk above him is because what I saw from Odin, what I've seen from Zoro up to this point, you know, I see Mihawk doing everything and probably more. So Mihawk is a very interesting character. He could fight just about anyone in this list, and you could bet on him winning just because you don't really know how far his strength really goes, besides the fact that he's clashed with Shanks on multiple occasions. But I don't have Mihawk over Shanks, and you can tell because he's number 7 on this list. At number 6, I have Big Mom. Now, Big Mom is interesting. Big Mom is arguably the tankiest person on this list. Kaido's taking damage. He's been cut and scarred. Who has harmed Big Mom in the story? The only person that's harmed Big Mom in the story is the ground when she was screaming from having PTSD. Big Mom might be one of the most underestimated characters in the story. Nobody's hurt her yet. I don't think people understand that. Nobody's hurt Big Mom yet. And she just packed people. Whenever Big Mom gets serious, she just starts packing people for sport. Packed Queen, packed Page 1, packed Luffy. Bro, it's just, if Oda would just, the thing is, if Oda let Big Mom go loose and just be serious in a 1v1, Big Mom's packing that person up. Roger ducked the smoke. Roger said, nah, I'm just gonna steal the poneglyphs. I don't want to fight Big Mom. I'm gonna leave. Like, come on. Come on. And now this is something that I've been fighting for some time now. This is something I've been fighting for some time. I've been fighting. But ever since we got the reveal for Advanced Conqueror's Haki, I had to put Dragon at I had to put Dragon top 5. I had to do it. I didn't like to do it. I had an agenda against it, but Dragon, if Luffy knows Conqueror's Haki, if he knows Advanced Conqueror's Haki, Garp would know Advanced Conqueror's Haki. There's no way Dragon doesn't have it. It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. With the portrayal that Dragon has, with the clout that he has, with the enemy that he has, Dragon not being top 5 just doesn't make sense story-wise. So that's as far as you're getting. Dragon will be number 5. That's it. That's all you're getting. All right. Number 4, Akainu, the Fleet Admiral himself, the GOAT. Akainu, if there's one person that would hurt Big Mom, I think Akainu is a strong candidate for that. Akainu can beat anybody, I think. The only person I don't think he can beat is Blackbeard, and that's it, but I have my own reasoning for that. But Akainu is incredible. He's definitely top 5 worthy, but I still have Kaido above him. Why? Land, Sea, and Air. Land, Sea, and Air. That's why Kaido's top 3. Land, Sea, and Air. That's it. Why do I have Shanks above Kaido at number 2? Because he's Shanks. I did say Land, Sea, and Air, but I don't know, bro. Shanks got something to him. I don't know. Shanks got something to him. Maybe there's like 3 Shanks that fight him. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Now I'm saying it. It doesn't really make any sense, you know. But for agenda purposes, I'm putting Shanks over Kaido. But Land, Sea, and Air. And then number 1, I have my GOAT, Blackbeard. Y'all know my agenda. Y'all know what I'm about. I mean, look at the, well, I'm gonna point to it. Can I point this way? Yeah, look at that. Y'all see that? You see the beard? You see the devil fruits on the side? Blackbeard in 1. Blackbeard has a fruit that negates devil fruit abilities. Goodbye Akainu. Goodbye homies. Goodbye Kaido's dragon devil fruit. Goodbye. And then you have the Quake fruit. Who cares about scales? He can vibrate the hell out of his insides. You can crack his skull open. And then on top of the fact that this man, probably a master of all hockeys, bro scarred Shanks to the point that years later he's telling Whitebeard, bro, don't go after Blackbeard. Don't do that. This nigga is so much stronger than you think he is. To the fact that I was on guard, he still scarred me. How'd he do it? I don't know. And now he's got 2 devil fruits. And time with the Quake fruit. Whitebeard had arguably the most destructive fruit in the world. And then you add a devil fruit that negates other devil fruits? The only way you beat Blackbeard is being a master of hockey. And if he knows hockey to a high degree, fighting Blackbeard is hard. It's not easy. They say land, sea, and air. What about darkness? What about in darkness? Are we betting on Kaido in darkness? I don't know about that. Blackbeard's my top 1. Zehaha, nigga. Zehaha! I'm telling you, Blackbeard in 1. And that's my top 30. If you have a problem, talk about it in the comment sections. I ain't got time for it. See you later. Yo everybody, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe here to get the latest from the channel. Also check out some other videos that might suit your specific tastes.